welcome to another video on Jow's Life of Cars, and this time it's on the Focus Mk1, and this time we're just going to look at some of the spare parts I have for it and that I've built up over the years. And I've had some other spare parts that have been used on the car, but these are ones I've just lying around in my spares box, which is down there. Yeah, that's just my spares box, and just thought I'd have a rummage through and do an inventory of it, and just thought I'd show you what we have. So we'll get on with it now and let's go. Right, so I've got it all on my bed here, all the spare parts that I have, and okay, it's probably not the most extensive, but there is quite a few bits here. I mean, some of the bits are me old stuff, like these are old number plates are off me that are replaced with that newer versions I got from retro plates off Facebook, and I've just kept the original ones just as emergency spares, and just because they're the originals it's worth keeping. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, and this is the drop that, this is the original as well, like the on the trying to find the right word, it's not the original, not air deflector, it's on the front of the radiator. Yeah, it is the air deflector. I put a 2-litre Mk1 Focus air deflector that's got a lot bigger mouthpiece here that leads up to like the air intake for the radiator, and this is the original for the 1.6 smaller engines. And I thought I'd keep it just because it's just might as well keep it just in case, just as a spare. And I put the 2-litre one, I mean, you've probably seen in my other videos that when I've showed you the engine bay, that the lower air, like pulls in air from lower down, like from outside the car, the front radiator grill, rather than from inside the engine bay. So it's meant to give it thicker air and make it like pull better, like give better performance. So only ever so slightly, but every little helps. So I've kept that as a spare. Same with this is a box. This is as far as I'm aware, the original throttle position sensor. Sorry, I forgot the word there, but I replaced it with a new one, like I think it was last year, and this is like the original. Say it's got the Ford emblem on. Say, I mean, it only done about 30,000 miles, but say it will 20 odd years old, so I thought I'd best just take it off and replace it with a new one. But I've kept this one just as an emergency spare, just in case, you never know. So it usually can wear like on the inside here, and so it's not too bad, but I just thought I might as well replace it with a new one, just because might as well. And just as I kept that as a spare and put it in the, it was from Ferry Bilstein, the replacement one, but I've just kept this original spare one in that. So yep, okay. And this is the crankshaft pulley that I've ordered. It's quite a hefty thing, quite a heavy thing. It sits on the side of the engine where the timing belt is, and just like there was a seller on eBay that this came up from, and that mate Andrew from Usually Fixing and Tinkering, and the founder of like the Mk1 Preservation Club, like sends the link like to us on Facebook Messenger just to recommend getting this whilst you can. So I did, and it's going to be a spare like until like the next timing belt change, and that's when the original crankshaft pulley like will replace with this one. So it's an OEM part, and so you see come from a brand called Ekbra, but yeah, it is the right one for the 1.4 1.6 Sigma engine. So yeah, that's in the spares as well. Yeah, and this is a story on this one. This is a power steering switch, but this is the wrong one for my car. And yeah, we've discovered that this one's for non-air conditioning 1.4 1.6 models. It wouldn't fit mine when Andrew tried to do the job for me, which I appreciated what he tried to do and all that, but just know this was the wrong one for mine. But I bought the right part, and it's this one. And as you can see, yeah, there is a difference in obviously the screw size, like obviously the bigger screw head on the correct one. This is parts number 1076647. That's the one for the 1.6 aircon models. This one 1076646. That one's for the non-air conditioned models. So that was a bit of a boo-boo, but I've just ended up with I ended up accidentally buying two because I forgot I had this one. So yeah, so I mean it's in my spares, but I'll try and see if anyone needs one, if needs be, on the club at some point. So but yeah, this is the correct one for my car, and I know the job will get done eventually, changing the power steering switch. It's not done at the moment. I know on the aircon Sigma engines, it's in a really awkward place at the back of the engine. Yeah, and I mean, I thought I'd try and have a look, see if I could reach it, but I've struggled to reach it myself personally. I'm afraid I'll admit I'm not the thinnest person, so I know I'm a chubby person, so it doesn't makes it a bit more difficult. So, but well, maybe I'll try again, but I really could do with some help on that personally, I think. So yeah, but I'd say I've got it and it's there in the spares. So right, and then here we've just got a spare focus badge that goes on the boot lid. So I got this on eBay a little while ago, a couple of years ago, yeah, and just thought might as well get one just in case. And say it's still the original badge on the boot and it still looks okay, but I've got this out just ever in case, if it ever wears out, like you lose some of the chrome finishing on the wording focus. So it's there if I need it, and if it ever drops off, I know that I've got it. So we're packaged, just out of interest, 2022. I know I can't, yeah, if you can see 2022, so I've had it a few years, that. And yeah, and this is a spare side indicator, like case covering, from manufacturer Depot. I got this as a pair because driver's side one, it had fallen off after it had been given a wash, and because of one of the inner clips had snapped. So thought best needed to get a replacement side indicator cover, and looked on eBay and just thought it was cheaper to get it as a pair rather than as one. So I've bought the pair and just still got this one hanging around as a spare, so if the passenger side one or if the driver's one falls out again, I know I've got this that can fall back on. So yeah, if you can, yeah, I mean, yeah, Depot made the headlights I showed you in another video, like the front headlight replacement. So yeah, as I say there, Focus 98 to 04, Mondeo 2000 to 2006, side lamp unit, and yeah, so that's there if I ever need it. That's just an empty box, just in case I need to put any clips in. Oh god, I forgot. I know I got given this from Andrew, but I forgot what it was. And sorry, Andrew, I just know I've got it. I just can't remember what it was. But it's there if I ever need it, whatever it is. That's in case if that breaks. So I forgot what part it was. If anyone could tell me in the comments, just leave a comment just to let me know. Just if yeah, just I forgot what it was. But I've got it anyway in case. Yeah, and on these bits, these are from my old tailgate handle that I replaced. Earlier this year because like one of the bolts at the end was snapping and had snapped and it were like loose, and I got a new one off a good friend of mine from the Mk1 Preservation Club, Dave. You know who you are, Dave, and I still appreciate you for providing the correct tailgate handle, which I'll show you another one in a minute. But these are just like the spare tailgate lights like from each side, and the Ford badge. So I thought I might as well take them off and just have them in my spares just in case. Yeah, and then just chuck the broken handle away, but took those off to, because you might as well save them, otherwise they would just go to waste. Yeah, so, but on tailgate handles, I did actually have one, but it's actually the wrong colour. It's not the black plastic one that I needed for my 1.6 LX. It's body coloured blue one. Like, obviously I thought, I've got this, if the one that's on mine does ever break, this can do as a emergency spare and go on the car, but it will look a bit odd like this blue. I can't remember what, I don't know if it's a imperial blue from a ST170 or don't know, is it state blue or something like that. But say it's not the right one for an LX, but I've got it as a spare if I ever need it. And but I'd say I never put it on because obviously it was the wrong colour, and I thought I'd try and get the right black plastic one, which I managed to. So this has just ended up being a emergency spare. I bought it off a website, off the internet. I did ask them if they had a picture of it, and they said no, but I'd already just, there weren't that many about at the time, so I thought I'd best buy it anyway regardless. So, and this is what came. And so, but anyway, it will do as a emergency spare as mentioned. So anyway, these are, I'll come on to this pair. These are rear anti-roll bar bush clamps that I've had a couple of years, and if we can get this open, that this parts number, official Ford parts, made in Germany, packaged 2021, so only a few years old. But I just bought these out just ever in case, obviously when I get round to having my rear suspension done, I've got these already, the rear anti-roll bar clamps. So yeah, that's them. That's a rocker head gasket that I bought and just got in the spare in case that obviously it starts leaking from the leaking oil from the rocker cover. Then just obviously can put a new one on. Again, I got this off eBay. Say yeah, because it just seemed reasonably priced, and I don't know like if it'll be any good. So there will only be one way to find out, to put it on and see if it works and everything. But it's just my current rocker cover gasket's still fine. It's not leaking oil, so there's no point changing it yet if it doesn't need to. But it's there when it comes around. Need to get round to the job. Right, and next, these are, I've got 4 of these. These are the wheel center caps for the LX alloys. Oh, they were the earlier gear alloys, but these are the correct center wheel caps for the LX alloy wheels. So you've got the 4 of them, so if I did need to change them, yeah, but the current ones are still okay at the moment. But say I do have them if I do need to change them. Yeah, and then we get to these. Yeah, these are interior, on the doors, these are the front door light handle and window switch surround. They can easily wear out, and yeah, because this is where you're like most likely to touch to get in and out of the car and use it for the windows. Obviously, and it can easily wear around here. I got this off a guy on Facebook that were breaking his Mk1 that were being scrapped, and I asked him if he would be able to send these to me, and yeah, and he sent them, both the driver's and passenger side. So I've given them a good clean up, and yeah, they do look like really nice and solid, so they're like really handy, useful spares to have. Yeah, because you can't get them brand new at all. So the ones on my car, they're still okay at the moment, but obviously I've got these for when they do start to wear, and if I want to make it look nice again. So that's that. And finally, we've got a tension pulley here. Tension pulley for like the 1.6 with aircon. yeah, again, this was given to me from like a good mate of mine in the Focus Mk1 Preservation Club, Nick. So at a car meet last year, one of the Focus meets, so I've got that if ever I need to change one of the pulleys on around the timing belt. So yeah, so it's all good there. Yeah, and so the other spare parts I have that are up in the loft now until they're going to be changed are the headlights that I showed you in the earlier video I did on my channel. So but these are rest of them that I've just been through here. So there's a few spare parts, but obviously probably not the most extensive. Say they've just been in storage in just my box there down in conservatory. So yeah, that's it all. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed the quick look through all the spare parts I have for me Mk1 Focus, and yeah, some of these will be put on the car over the next few years or so. Yeah, so they will be used. Yeah, but for now they're currently just in my spare parts box. So yeah, I'll end the video here. So everyone take care, be nice, and just stay safe. Bye.